Flight 484, led by Technical Sergeant Juan Romero-Ramos. Flight 485, led by Staff Sergeant Aaron Chico. Flight 486, led by Technical Sergeant Barnell Malley. Flight 487, led by Staff Sergeant Kenneth Tribbett. Flight 488, led by Technical Sergeant Contact Mann. Flight 489, led by Technical Sergeant Christina Salinas. Flight 490, led by Technical Sergeant Alicia May. Flight 491, led by Technical Sergeant Rachel Armstrong. Flight 492, led by Technical Sergeant Benjamin Hall. Flight 493, led by Technical Sergeant Avery Marshall. Flight 494, led by Technical Sergeant in addition to dedicating oppositional hours to prepare for this event.
Sergeant, Chair Patel reports as ordered. Take control of the flight. Yes, Sergeant. Thank you, Sergeant.
As you stand in formation with your flight mates, our airmen, guardian, soldier, sailor, marine, and Coast Guard brothers and sisters stand in formations all over the world, fighting alongside our alliance, coalition, and international partners. And as the newest Air Force members to join the Department of Defense, you will soon stand in these formations in defense of our nation and its interests. Committing to defend freedom and the American way of life is not an easy task. Every one of you will be faced with challenges and adversity. Every one of you will get knocked down. But as you've heard before, it's not about the knockdown part. It's about the get back up part. When you face challenges and adversity and get knocked down, it's easy to stay down. But that's not what heroes like you do. You are the 1% of the population that are here and committed to never falter and never fail. It is you that raise your hand to defend your country with your life. In my almost 22 years as an airman, I've endured challenges and adversity, and I've been knocked down. But as tough as it was, people depended on me to get back up. As you enter this Air Force family and we serve together, I want to share with you a quote by an unknown author that I have in my office that keeps me inspired when things get tough. It goes like this. I asked for strength and was given difficulties to make me strong. I asked for wisdom and was given problems to solve. I asked for prosperity and was given brawn and brains to work. I asked for courage and was given dangers to overcome. I asked for patience and was placed in situations where I was forced to wait. I asked for love and was given troubled people to help. I asked for favors, but was given opportunities. I asked for everything so that I could enjoy life. Instead, I was given life so I could enjoy everything. I received nothing I wanted, yet I received everything I needed. Airmen, facing challenges and adversity is not a matter of if, but when. When you do face them, as the great philosopher of our time, Joe Rogan, would say, be the hero of your own movie. Ask yourself, what would the hero of your life's movie do right now? Then do that. I leave you with this. You are joining a team that will look to you to define the character of our Air Force for years to come. We have the utmost faith in you because every time you recite the Airman's Creed, you adamantly proclaim that you will not fail. And we believe you. As your senior enlisted leader, I hereby acknowledge your completion of all graduation requirements and have recommended to Colonel Pixley and Chief Master Sergeant Anderson that you receive your coveted Airman's Point, which signifies your transition, today from trainee to Airman. Congratulations, Airmen. Military training instructors, you may proceed.
At this part of the ceremony, the military training instructors will distribute the Venerable Airman's coin, and for the first time, distinct Space Force coins to our Space Force graduates. The lore of military coins has many colorful suspected origins. However, a popular story stems from World War I, where American volunteers formed flying squadrons in France during the Great War. One of the volunteers was a wealthy lieutenant who took great pride in his service and had medallions cast in bronze, with his squadron's emblem on them. He gave those medallions to every member of his unit. Not long after, one of the pilots was shot down behind enemy lines and was captured by a German patrol. The German forces confiscated the pilot's possessions except for the pilot's medallion that he wore around his neck. While in confinement in a small French village, the captured pilot took advantage of a nighttime bombardment by the Allies. He donned civilian clothes and escaped after crossing the front lines to safety. He came across a French outpost where he was initially thought to be a saboteur, until he showed them his unit coin. The French forces recognized the unit emblem, and instead of any harsher treatment, he received a bottle of wine. Today, several military units have developed their own coins and specific rules for them. Many organizations give out their unit coins to recognize outstanding performances and achievements. The coins the airmen and space professionals receive today are unique in that they originate here at the gateway to the Air Force and are only given to those who complete this rigorous course of instruction. On one side of the airman's coin, the original emblem of the Air Force resides as envisioned by General Henry Hap Arnold, one of the first military aviators and later commander of the Army Air Forces in World War II. Beneath the emblem, the year 1947, the birth date of the United States Air Force, and around the rim of the coin, the core values of the Air Force: integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. Inscribed on the other side of the coin is the newly recognized emblem of the Air Force, a symbol that honors the heritage of our past and represents the promise of our future. The emblem retains the core elements of the Henry Hap Arnold emblem, the Arnold wings, and the star within a circle. The modern effect of the emblem reflects our Air and Space Force today and into the future. Inscribed in a half circle above the contemporary Air Force emblem is the Air Force motto, "Aim high, fly, fight, win." And on the border of the coin, a reminder to all who see this is inscribed, "Awarded on the occasion of becoming an airman in the world's greatest Air Force." The Space Professional coin also has a distinctive design. On one side, it displays the original emblem of the Space Force, the Delta, which was first used by space units in 1961, and honors the heritage of the United States Space Force. Beneath the emblem is the year 2019, the birth date of the United States Space Force. Inscribed on the other side of the coin is the Space Force motto, "Semper Supra," which translates to "always above." This represents the Space Force's role in establishing, maintaining, and preserving our nation's dominance and freedom of operations in the space domain. On the coin's border is a commemorative inscription That reads, awarded on the occasion of becoming a charter member of the United States Space Force.
And welcome. What an honor to look out on the audience, see all the families joining us today. As a parent of someone about the same age of these new airmen standing out in formation, about to spread their wings and head out into their own journey, I know the excitement and pride you are feeling in this moment. Let me assure you that the pride you feel right now for your sons, daughters, husbands, wives, moms, and dads is completely justified. Before you stand 513 confident, committed airmen of character, ready for technical training and the operational forces which defend our great country. Don't they look good? Well, Knights, here we are. What a journey these last 2 months have been. When you arrived, I welcomed you into the profession of arms and reminded you that, like all professions, there were requirements for entry and continued service, as well as standards of conduct. I promised you that we would challenge you and evaluate you fairly on your performance and how you integrated and carried out our core values of integrity, service, and excellence. Our nation has high expectations of its warriors, and therefore, we have high expectations of you. I'm pleased to congratulate you not only meeting those high standards, but exceeding them. I'm proud of you, your military training instructors are proud of you, and I know your family and friends cheering you on in the stands are proud of you. You've worked very hard to make it to this day. Before I continue, I do want to take a moment to recognize our military training instructors. To my MTIs, thank you. Through your leadership, you have inspired each airman in your flight. And as a result, you personally ensured our newest airmen embody our hope for the future of our nation's security. The airmen standing before us today are your legacy. You should be proud of the fact that you make our Air Force better with every airman that you train. Knights, as you prepare to graduate tomorrow, I remind you that the end of basic training is only the beginning of your Air Force journey. You will need to take the lessons and skills learned here and apply them as you learn your craft and technical training and begin to operate independently in your first duty assignment. You will continue to be challenged, but I'm confident you're up to the task. Remember what got you here 7.5 weeks ago, and remember what got you through. Surround yourself with people who want the same things you want, and remember that you are both leaders and followers. At this moment in our history, our nation faces great challenges, both from without and within. It brings to mind what the late President Ronald Reagan once said. Freedom is a fragile thing, and it's never more than one generation away from extinction. It is not ours by way of inheritance. It must be fought for and defended constantly by each generation. His words still ring true for me today. As our squadron motto says, as Attachment Parallel, if you want peace, prepare for war. Thank you, Knights, for picking up the mantle to defend our freedom for the next generation. I'm confident you, now and always, are ready for battle, and that you will lead our Air Force for the next generation as the guarantors of our democracy, our freedom, and the peace of this great nation. I'm proud to be on your team, Knights. One team.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize basic military training's most outstanding performer, someone who demonstrated their ability to successfully navigate all assessments, testing their physical abilities, academic aptitude, and adaptability to the military environment through multiple progress checks. This airman has surpassed all others in the challenges of training and has earned the distinction of being the top graduate of this class. The top graduate is from Flight 485, Airman Ethan Poole. He is from Mendon, Idaho, and joined the Air Force to become an explosive ordnance disposal technician. In the stands cheering are his parents, Rodney and Erlene Poole, and his brother, Derek Hall, and his wife, Paulina Hall. His recruiter is Staff Sergeant Alexander McGowan from the 330th Recruiting Squadron, San Antonio, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as a sign of unity as our top graduate leads us through the Airman's Creed. Instructors, place your flights at attention.
I am an American Airman!
Guardian of
Congratulations, Knights. Now how about that Squadron Pride?